How's it going, YouTube? Got FourthStarTCG here, and oh boy, I got a nice big package here. This is like 2 months of stuff that I've ordered from Japan, and I'm really excited to crack into it. So this is going to be a fairly long video, but really excited for it. So without any further ado, we'll do what we normally do, crack everything open here, bring it back into the normal filming spot, and go through all of the goodies. Let's go. All right, and we're back in the normal filming location, and boy, do we have a ton of stuff. This is probably my biggest Japan package ever in terms of sheer orders. So first what I want to do, I want to go over like the big sealed stuff, get that out of the way, and then we'll get into all of the cards. So the first thing, I mean, this is just, my filming location is packed, but the first thing I picked up was this. This is a sealed Hyper Metal Chain Deck. I was really excited to find this for sale. I picked this up. This is where you can pull the full metal all silver Dialga EX full art in Japanese. The rates are kind of unclear. It's 1 in 6 to 1 in 8. Back in 2014, I opened up 8 decks, 2 from a just sort of random purchase. I didn't pull any, and then I opened up a full sealed case and I pulled 1. So my rate is 1 in 8, but then 1 in 6 in the case. So 1 in 6 to 1 in 8 is what I've heard. I've heard of people who haven't pulled a full metal in a sealed case, but in the future, I feel like this is going to be a beautiful sealed product to keep, and a fantastic reminder of when I did pull that card. So really excited about this. This was relatively cheap as well. I don't really know what they're going for in Japan, but I paid what I felt was a very solid price. Next up, this, I love picking these up, and I got this for a great price. This is just deck box. I love these. I love deck boxes. I love Japanese deck boxes, and was really happy to pick this one up. So this has been a beautiful purchase, and it's still sealed as well from like 2004, 2005. Yeah, 2005. You can see the copyright right there. From when this was released. So it's beautiful Mew deck box. I think that's probably Kuki Saito art. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that seems like Kuki Saito there. So 2 more sort of big sealed products here. The first, this is a Diamond and Pearl entry pack. And I've been on the lookout for this because it has some beautiful, like, look at that hollow pattern on these cards. Really nice, the Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina, but then you also get the 3 starters in that beautiful holographic full card hollow form. And this is beat up, which I was actually really happy to see. The side is cracked. This is basically just falling apart. So this is going to be opened at some point. I'm really excited about that. And yeah, I'll probably do it around the release of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. I think that'll be a fantastic opening to do then. So really excited to get that open at some point in the future, probably Oh, goodness, yeah, probably around November, December. So the last thing I have here, this is huge. I have no idea why it needed to be this big. I'm going to crack this open here. Going to slice the bubble wrap and take it out. I do have an X-Acto knife. I needed this. When I was looking through this Japan packaging, I was like, man, it is kind of crazy what the range of stuff you get from Japan these days. It is like you get beautiful packaging or you get ridiculous packaging. So here is the Super Legend set, and you can just see the artwork is incredible there. So you get a full art Xerneas EX, you get a full art Yveltal EX, see that over there, and then these, these arts you could only get in the Super Legend set. They're not exclusive. They came in the Kalos tins for English, but this is just, you get card sleeves, you get a deck box. I actually, I have the deck box from the Super Legend set. Just pop that down and I'll grab it. So I'll show you off. This is what you get, and that artwork is just so incredible. So I opened one a while back, and I wanted to get another one. So I purchased a sealed one for what I thought was a pretty good deal. The only thing I will say about that is it is huge. Yeah, it is really, really big. So it is not a it is not a sort of storage friendly kind of thing. But that is the sealed product, and now let's get into the cards. I have these two massive stacks of cards here, and let's just start on this side. Yeah, so you can see why I was like, okay, time for the X-Acto knife. This I don't mind, as long as there's some kind of, thing that I can cut here. All right, so what do we got here? And this is again, this is quite the this is like 2 months of orders, so not a lot is going to surprise you. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, Infernape 4 level X. This is from the Infernape versus Gallade half deck, I believe. And yeah, that is so nice. In English, this is a very expensive card, so I was really happy to grab it in Japanese. Have to be wary of my X-Acto knife here. Okay. Looks like we can go in along the side here and cut the tape. Oh, does this like kind of pop out? Yes, looks like it. Okay, great. And now we have a bunch of cards. Okay, so what do we get here? Okay, so this is a lot that I was hoping was in relatively good condition. We got Luxray GL level X. We have Jirachi from the Metagross deck. Got the Sandstorm, beautiful, beautiful Espeon. Check out that holo pattern. We got Ampharos from Golden Sky Silvery Ocean, and this was the card I was really hopeful for, this Ho-Oh from the PCG promo set. I think it's a Korokoro promo. Yeah, we can kind of see it's a little glossy there if I pull it out, and I kind of saw the back, so I'm not too worried about doing anything to this card. You can see it is a glossy, and you can see the scratches on it and the dents. Yeah, so I was hopeful that these were in good condition, and we can just run through the backs real quick. And I didn't pay too much for these, but yeah, we got that one's kind of munched, that one's not, nope, and this one's not too bad. Still got some issues on the edge. That's a Luxray GL level X. That's pretty nice. Yeah, that's probably like near mint to mint condition. I'd say still probably this lot was worth it. This whole EX is just beautiful. And that'll make a awesome binder copy. Yes, because you can't really, like, doesn't look like there's any creases there. Really only when you look at it in the light do you notice all the flaws. Yeah, so binder copies there, I got no problems with that. That's just the way things go every now and then when you're purchasing cards. All right. Okay. Oh boy. We are not wasting any time here. Groudon Gold Star. So this, to try to very carefully take out. Yeah, this is a big purchase. I do not buy Gold Stars very often because they are very expensive. This I still felt like I got a good deal on, but condition is going to be very important. So first, let's admire the beauty of Groudon Gold Star. Wow. And now let's check the condition. Oh, come on. Look at that. That is incredibly nice. Wow, okay, I'll have to check for dents, creases, that kind of stuff. I could see maybe the tiniest little bit of wear at the top there, but this is a mint condition card, barring any kind of creases or issues. Wow, that's incredible. When I bid on Gold Stars, when I buy Gold Stars, I'm not expecting mint condition cards. These cards are extremely hard and extremely expensive to find in mint condition. So I was not expecting mint on this card. I was expecting maybe near mint. And wow, that is incredible. I'm so happy about that. Groudon Gold Star, mint condition. Wow. All right, I can't spend that much time on cards. Oh, goodness, and here we go. We are just continuing with the craziness here with Kyogre Gold Star, as you can see. And again, this is why I have my X-Acto knife this time. Because this card is taped to the... All right, let's see. Cut there, cut there. Does that take it off? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, we'll definitely have to go through and replace this sleeve, but wow. Kyogre Gold Star, I mean, come on. That's the purchase right there, and that's probably a thumbnail. I mean, come on. You're not going to top that. And let's check the condition on this. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this one I was really not expecting to be in good condition. And it's not as good as the Groudon. There is some stuff on the bottom there, some stuff on the top. This is what I would call a near mint to mint condition card. But lest anyone tell you, there is no longer any deals on Pokemon cards. I bought this Kyogre Gold Star for $60. That is what I would consider to be an absurd deal for a mint condition Kyogre Gold Star. Normally I don't share what price I paid for cards because it's not about the money to me. But when you get a deal like this, you kind of gotta brag a little bit. A near mint to mint condition, again, barring any kinds of creases or dents that I don't see right now, just looking over this card quickly, $60 is like, that's like 2015 prices right there. Like, just mind-blowing that I was able to get this in 2021. But you know, that's what you get. Every now and then you're able to snag a deal when you are looking at these auction sites, looking in Japan as much as I do. So yeah, that is, wow. Blown away, incredible. All of these cards, just really, really happy. So this, I want to give a shout out to this seller. This is just beautiful Japanese packaging. There's like 5 layers of protection here, and they're all really to get into. And I just, this is what I love when I open up cards from Japan, is that you get this every now and then. You get a beautiful seller who is really meticulous with their cards, and that looks really, really nice on the back as well. And there is the Big Daddy, the Palkia EX Full Art Plasma Palkia EX Team Plasma's Pokemon from Megalocanon. So as I mentioned in a couple videos ago, I'm going after the complete Black White EX and ultra rare shinies in PSA 10. So this Palkia, hopefully, eventually when it comes back, will add to that collection goal. All right, just clear off a little bit of space here and we will continue. So really not sure what we got going on here. I should be safe just to slice open the top of this here. It looks like there is, yeah, just some cardboard. But yeah, you got to be careful, especially when you're pulling bubble wrap off cardboard, because sometimes the edge of a card will stick out and you can crease it. So again, I'm going to be very careful here. Trying to get off this tape. I think that's out now. So yeah, you can see the difference between like the last, how easy it was to get the last card out versus this. But this still is pretty well packaged. So like what I worry about when I cut into this is possibly a card only being in a sleeve and I damage it. But this actually was in another bag and a top loader. So it looks like we got a little bit of damage along the top there. Jirachi EX, very, very nice. So this probably won't be gradable just because of that little bit, but this is still a mint condition card. Probably if I sent it off to PSA, would get a 9. So that's very, very nice. Again, hit or miss on some of these things. Sometimes the pictures aren't as clear as you, and you just gotta take a leap of faith. And on that one, I mean, the card was in mint condition. I really, like, there's no complaints there. But when you're looking for gem mint cards, sometimes, ooh, okay, all right, that is, this, see, this is what I would be worried about, sort of cutting in with an X-Acto knife, but on these things you kind of have to, you don't really have a choice. But we will see if we can carefully, very carefully, lift this card out. Yeah, I'm sort of slicing along the edge here, and that should expose this edge that I can then open. Ooh, I actually forgot that I ordered this Zoroark. I thought I had enough Zoroarks. I think I have at least 2 at this point, Zoroark Ultra Rares. And man, I have to be very careful here. Yeah, so like having no rigid protection for this card, not a fan of that. This has a little bit of stuff at the top, and that might have to check that out, but this is a beautiful card. A little off center as well, so probably a PSA 9, I'd say, but still a 9 on this beautiful Zoroark is nothing to sniff at. Wow. I love the texture on this. Not overly worried about damaging this card, so we'll take it out of the sleeve just so we can appreciate that. Wow. Just beautiful. Huge fan of these ultra rares. I mean, come on. That is just such a special card. All right, continuing on here. I think we'll just kind of rip through this. So I can kind of see the card there, so you find a slice through the tape. All right, should be able to yank it out. Ooh, nice, okay. So we got some more full arts here. I'm not sort of officially collecting XY full arts, but I have a ton of them, and whenever I see them available, I will pick them up. Nice, so it looks like we got 3 cards here. Nice, so we got the Mega Sceptile EX full art, the Sceptile EX full art, and I think the seller threw in a Sceptile Spirit Link as a nice little thank you. So yeah, these are, again, just the texture on these is beautiful. It's kind of hard to see through this, but Sceptile and Mega Sceptile EX full art, super happy about these. Yeah, again, we'll check condition off camera when I'm done. Can't go through condition on everything, or it would be a multiple hour-long video if I were to sort of go in depth with everything. All right. This kind of annoyed me. So this card shop I order from every now and then, they ship their cards in like these little boxes, but they don't seal the top. So what happened was these like cards, I don't know if you saw it in the video, they like ended up basically getting, they ended up falling out basically. So it's kind of rough to have to deal with that. And they have these stickers on them, so you can't really see what the condition or the card is. So I have some sleeves beside me that we will check out the big boys in. So this Tornadus EX. Wow, that's actually nice and clean. That's surprising. Normally when I order from this card shop, these cards are not in the best condition. But yeah, so what do we got here? I think... yes, you can kind of see there's like price tags, there's giant stickers covering everything. Maybe I think what I'll do is I'll set a card down and then I'll just be very careful with these raw. So another EX promo, and yeah, you can see like the corners dinged. Yeah, so this is what I kind of normally expect from this shop. Not the greatest of condition. You can see another dent there, scratches on the surface. So that's sort of normally what I get here, and these were pretty cheap, so I am certainly not crying if they're not in perfect condition. Every now and then, like, I order hoping that like something like this Tornadus happens where it's kind of 1 in a million. Yeah, that one's, there's some crap on the back, and yeah, so that's sort of what I expect from this shop that I order from. Beautiful Blissey EX. Come on, take a look at that. That is very nice. And that looks clean. Ooh, wow. Okay. Wow. That is nice. Maybe some tiny scratches on the back, but I can't really even tell. That's getting a sleeve, let me tell you. So this is a very thick sleeve. That looks clean. That's a Florgus EX full art, and that is very nice. So really excited about this because, as I mentioned, do love XY. That's going back in that sleeve because there's nothing too rough on the back. So really excited about that. That turned out to be a very nice purchase. Yeah, like this is actually like above average what I normally get from this place. Keldeo EX, just come on. You know why, when you see that, you know why I collect these black-white full arts in Japanese. Unfortunately, it does look a little beat up. We got a corner issue there. So maybe Keldeo doesn't get a sleeve. We save that. I'm actually low on sleeves. Latias EX. And picking up these EXs every now and then. It actually looks pretty nice. Maybe a little issue down there, but And last but not least in this order, we have Mega Metagross EX. And that's not too bad either. Not gem mint, but really pretty clean. You look at that, that's not bad. So overall, this is a fantastic order. I was really, really excited about that order. Everything worked out great, which kind of surprises me. Okay, I think this is another order from the same card shop, and let's see how we do on this one. Again, it's hit or miss. These things, when I order these cards, I have no back pictures. I have very little in terms of a condition rating. So I'm just kind of going through. Shaman Level X is from the Shaman Level X pack. That's not too bad. Little ding in the corner down there, but beyond that, that's a clean card. Big win there. Happy about that. Again, even if these cards aren't necessarily like gem mint condition, PSA 10 gradable. Oh, this is not from the Shaman Level X pack. This is from Platinum 1. Okay, all right, I messed that up. So these are set-based EX cards. That makes me even more excited that one was in relatively good condition. This one is not. Corner ding there, but yeah, so this one's getting sleeve just because of that. Can't keep all of the promo level X's and the like box level X's and the set base level X's straight. This one I'm hoping is in good condition. A Metagross V full art. Beautiful. And yeah, that's clean. So he'll go back in his sleeve there, turned around so we don't have to look at the price tag. This one I'm excited about, hoping that it is in good condition. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, yes. Okay. Okay. Yep. All right. That makes the order right there. This is Diamond and Pearl 3 Lugia First Edition Holographic. That is what you want. Not the most beautiful artwork, but a Lugia card. This was pretty cheap, so having that in good condition is really exciting. Darkrai EX, again, as I said, going after the EXs. Looks to be something on the back, some scratches, little ding in the corner. So not overly, but I mean that's still a mint. That's a beautiful binder copy. Magnezone Level X. Yep, we got a dent in the corner there, if you can see that. So not perfect there on Mr. Magnezone. Kyogre EX. Korokoro promo. Little banged up. Nothing wrong with this. This was super cheap, like 100 yen maybe. We'll do that every day for EX cards. No matter what condition they're in. You give me an EX card for $1, I will bulk buy those. This one feels nicer, but has some dings along the corner there. Hippowdon Level X, I think I bought a couple of these, yeah. That's looking nice. And on the back, ooh, yeah. Oh, there might be a little thing in that edge there. Still, that's getting a sleeve. And not the kind of crappy sleeve it came with, but another Hippowdon Level X. You've seen this, I should probably just look at the back. And that's clean again. Yeah, that's a huge win right there. Drapion Level X, I'll show you guys the front of that card right there. Again, just these beautiful, beautiful cards. And we'll check out the back. Yeah, it's got a dent. I think scratches are on the sleeve, but that ding there is going to make that Drapion not as nice. This one, yep, a little ding there in the corner. And the final Drapion, again, some more slight edge wear. And the last card in this order a Magmar EX. I think this is from maybe a Torchic deck, and yeah, I can see some kind of flaking down at the bottom there. Not too bad on the back, but yeah, that kind of flaking there is not the greatest. But so there we go. There's a couple of card shop orders. You kind of saw how those are hit or miss, where you don't have the you don't have the information about whether the card is in mint condition or not. You don't have any kind of you don't have any pictures. You're just kind of ordering, and it's a lottery. That's basically what it is. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. But eventually, if you buy enough, you kind of get lucky enough that it works out. As you saw, there were a couple cards in there. The sort of vast minority that were not in the vast minority were in good condition. But wow. All right, we're moving on, and we're moving on to this Lugia EX full art. Beautiful plasma card. That is looking pretty nice on the back. So that will definitely be going off to PSA. Really happy about this. I certainly opened up the bank account to buy this card. I used to have one in PSA 10. Regretfully ended up selling it back when I sort of repurposed my collection. But that's just how things go every now and then. All right. What do we got here? Ooh, that's beautiful. Altaria, ultra rare. Wow. Okay. That's going to require a sleeve, I think, once I extricate one. Wow. Really, as I said, I've been going after the ultra rares as well. Think I already had an Altaria ready to grade, but with kind of one of the impacts of PSA right now is that you kind of have to. Ooh, that's beautiful. Oh yeah. Yep, thought this was mint when I bid on it, and it turns out that it is. So that is fantastic. Really, really exciting there. Yeah, so one of the sort of downsides to PSA being the way it is that your collection goals are put on hold a lot. So normally, if you get your graded card back in like a couple months, like if it got a 9 and you wanted a 10, like you wouldn't be totally out of luck. You could just go buy another one. But now it's like, okay, the price is going to rise on these cards in the 2 years it's going to take plus to get them back. Oh, we got another Palkia. That's nice. And it looks pretty clean too. Maybe a little ding on the corner there, but I think this is another order from the same card shop as earlier, but I think this is also a smaller order. Yeah, nothing in there. Yep, so this is just a few cards from that card shop. Yeah, just 3 actually. I love this card. People have been sort of hyping it up a little bit, but we got the time-space distortion. Just beautiful, and that looks really clean. So that is pretty nice. Happy with that. Got Infernape level X. Been going after these level X's as well. And how are we looking on this one? Oh, that's clean. Oh, yes. Wow. All right. Maybe is there? I can't really tell if Japanese cards are scratched on the back or not. But PSA will tell me. I'll take another look off camera once I'm done. And last but not least, Dialga G level X. Very nice. And a little ding, but that's pretty, it's actually kind of off center. But yep, that's pretty nice. All right, continuing on here. This seems like I've kind of seen this packaging before. Deja vu. But so this, I'm guessing this is probably another maybe black-white full art, perhaps, if it's packaged the same way as the Palkia that I just had. And yes, it is. It's an Yveltal EX, or not black-white full art, but full art in general. And this is looking pretty clean. I've been trying to find a good Yveltal for a while. I think I got a couple in maybe my last mail day, but very happy with that. All right, this is kind of interesting. I don't really know. This looks like it was cut out from the side, but is there a, yeah, there's like this thing. I don't know what's going on here, but it opened up. And is there a sleeve? Ooh, oh, okay, nice. All right. All right. There's an interesting story behind this card. So forgive me while I indulge myself for a second. So one night, I think Sakari was breaking for QHancey, and QHancey bought one pack of Spiral Force from Sakari. These are my friends in the E4 Discord. And Chansey wanted this card. Now, obviously, this is a case hit. You were not going to get it out of one pack of Spiral Force, and obviously he didn't. But I was like, man, like, come on, you can just buy a crappy condition copy. And I looked up some crappy condition copies, and I ended up buying one actually after I linked it to Chansey, and then Chansey didn't get the Spiral Force Empoleon, and then when he went to purchase the one that I had linked him, he found out that someone had already bought it. That someone was me. This is not in good condition. But Chansey, this card is rightfully yours. So if you are an avid viewer of the channel, and you make it several, and if you make it like probably, 40 minutes into my mail day, you deserve this card. So just shoot me a message and it'll be off your way. So I already have a couple off at PSA, but the price was too good to pass up. So I was like, all right, I think this is after Chansey told me that he didn't want it. He's like, no, I want a mint condition one. So I was like, all right, well, if you say so. This is not a fan of that tape. But with my beautiful X-Acto knife, we'll slice through it. And I think I'll need scissors for this one. All right, so we'll see what we got here. Looks pretty clean. And, ooh, beautiful. Totally forgot about this one. This is the original Special Art Celebi promo. So, there you go. Eat your heart out, T0. How about Shin Nagasawa doing some beautiful artwork there. And, yeah. So, I picked this one up. Really, really like it. And the OG Special Art Celebi. So, now we get into... This is an interesting selection of cards. This is how these cards were shipped, 5 of them that I got from the same seller, and they were shipped literally like this. This is just a bag and a sleeve. When I pulled these out of the middleman packaging, I was slightly irate just because it's a little ridiculous to only ship cards in a sleeve. Like, could you imagine if someone like shipped this stuff in a sleeve through just through the regular mail post here in the States or in Canada or something? Man. But I bought some beautiful cards. So we're getting kind of on in the mail video. I won't go too into depth into the condition here, but most of these are just black, white, full arts. Beautiful Meloetta EX here. Shiny collection, very rare, very hard to find. I bought both Meloetta EXs from Shiny Collection. I was really happy about that. And again, I'm kind of expecting some of these cards to have creases, just from the shipping method. This card's actually eluded me for a while. It's one of the least expensive black, white, full arts, but sometimes it's hard to find the least expensive in mint condition. So I got the Thundurus there. this one I'm really excited about, and this one was cheap too. I love Celebi. Wow. That's beautiful. So really, really happy with this Celebi EX, and I'm hopeful that these cards will be in good condition. Again, I'm gonna need to check off camera and take a look. It's Tracheon level up, or Tracheon EX. Goodness, I'm back in my Diamond and Pearl days. But beautiful, beautiful there. So we picked up a plethora of black-white full arts from this seller. Not too bad of a purchase, if I do say so myself. Hoping they're not damaged, but not really holding my breath there. I'm expecting at least a couple issues. But that's just, you know, it's how things roll sometimes. Sucks, but, you know, sometimes, you know, it's hit or miss. You get stuff like this, which is really well packaged, you know, multiple layers of bubble wrap and tape. Around a card that's in a hard case, and then you get some stuff that really isn't. But that's the game you play when you're ordering from Japan, when you have no recourse in terms of buyer protection if items are not as described. And I've gone through this. I've said multiple times that it's risky, and kind of like me, if you have been doing it for a while, eventually, you know, everything balances out. But I think this is just in, so we'll need, well, so here is the actual card that I bought. I'm really excited about, because this centering on this looked on point. Ninetales, Hajime Kusahima, EX Dragon Frontiers, Delta Species. That's just incredible. Yeah, this blew me away. This is one of the greatest Pokemon card artworks of all time. And yeah, so, and of course, seller included as a little extra, not a Yukamori artwork, this Sachiko Adachi, I believe. That's pretty nice. Cute little Vulpix. All right, next up, it's a little more difficult on the, might need to use the X-Acto here just to cut through that. Bubble wrap, but we'll pull out, I think this is from the same seller. They always ship with some nice tape. But yeah, we're getting down the home stretch of this mail day. Again, my Japan mail days are always super huge and super long, just because I wait so long to bring so much stuff from Japan. But Sharpedo EX, can't be a 4th star mail day without some EX cards. We had the Blissey earlier, and now we got this beautiful Sharpedo. I think I actually have like 3 of those in PSA 10. Should probably not be buying anymore, but you just kind of, once like you've been in Japanese EX for so long, like eventually you're just like, you're always buying it, even if you've already completed it. So I don't think I actually need to use my, okay. Kind of annoyed about this, because this seller listed all of his cards as mint. He had pictures of mint cards, and I kind of already know what's coming with this. These are not going to be in mint condition. Yeah, that one's, so yeah, this is just beat to hell here. Yeah, so these cards, I was kind of hoping, the seller said mint condition. He had multiple quantities of everything. He said perfect beauty products. Shipping was really expensive within Japan. So I had a friend, my friend Dizzle, also ordered from this seller, and kind of gave me a heads up that, you know, the cards are not as described. So this is like the risk you take, even when the pictures look clean. Like, these cards were not the ones in the pictures. The pictures showed a basically perfect condition card. I bought it based off that. I didn't get that, and I have no recourse. So thankfully these weren't too expensive. I'm probably out, you know, $50 off of these, all said and done. And it is a pretty nice artwork, and at least this one will be a good binder copy. But you know, that's the game you play with Japan, is you can get screwed, and I got screwed there. There's kind of no other way to put it, but that's how things work. So I think I want to save this for last, because that's pretty nice, and that's going to be a nice suspenseful kind of thing. But I think I know what this is. This is the, my goodness, we'll get there eventually. All right, nice. We're getting there. I'm going to entitle this video 4th Star Fumbles with Japanese Packaging for close to an hour. But there we go. Into the plastic prison, and out we pull a beautiful Plasma Articuno. I love this card. And yeah, that's looking really nice on the back. Looks like we got a cat here or something there. But yeah, Plasma Articuno, love this card. Really, this is one of the few cards where the plasma mechanic just really works. Not a fan of plasma full arts overall, but this Articuno is just fantastic. So really happy about that. And that looks to be a mint condition. So there we go. We've made up for getting scammed on the Deoxys with a mint condition Articuno EX full art. All right, so last, but certainly not least, we've got this lot, which I won for some ridiculous price. But I'm really hopeful that the cards in here are in good condition. So we are going to go through condition on this last lot. And if they're not, it's no big deal, because I bought these for real cheap. But let's take a look. So on this Dark Tyranitar, I can see a little dent there, but overall, that's looking... So this is promising, even though there's a little dent up there, right to the left of the lightning symbol. Everything else looks pretty good. So that bodes well for the next card, which is what I really purchased this lot for, which was this Dark Dragonite. I graded this card a 10 a while ago. I sold it to my good friend Tosh. I'm not sure if he's still in the hobby. But really hoping that this is at least in like PSA 8+ condition. And not too bad, honestly. This is like a good binder copy. So that makes me happy. This is a beautiful card. As you can see, this is just an insane card. So not perfect, not PSA 10 quality, but I didn't buy these for PSA 10 quality cards, and you can never really expect that. Every now and then you get lucky. So we got Dark Slow King, yes. That actually looks really clean. That's a winner. So really happy about that. So there you go. Like this pays for the lot right there. And I've basically gotten those other cards for free. So I'm excited about that. Dark Octillery looks like little issues at the top there. I don't know if you can see that. Make sure I get that in frame. Probably not with just the through my camera, through YouTube, through everything. But wow, this was just quite the mail video. We are probably getting, I think we'll just make it short of an hour of 4th Star opening Japanese mail, but this was just incredible. From the gold stars to these holos to the sort of surprise card shop beauties. This is really nice. And this Dark Dragonite I might just grade anyway. But that is incredible. So, wow, what another fantastic Japanese opening. You know, months of mail, over 2 months of mail from Japan. So thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're able to make it through this video. So thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe and stick around for more videos.